Hey everybody, Kent Larson here. I'm taking a little break down at Starbucks after a quick bike ride and getting on the internet. But for all you guys out there that are just coming down with this and you don't really know where to go, what to do, what I wanted to do is give you a few tips and hints on how to get yourself organized. It's very important to do that at this point. First thing you need to do is go get yourself a spiral notebook or a bunch of legal pads like this so that you can write things down on a daily basis. And why do you want to do this? You're going to have a lot of fatigue, brain fog, memory issues, etc. And more than likely, that's going to get in the way. You have a very complicated situation going on here, and it's a very heavy learning curve, so you want to make sure you know where everything's at. First thing you want to do once you get your spiral notebook is write down a daily symptom log. Now, why do you want to do that? It's a symptom-based diagnosis. The tests are very inaccurate, and your physician is going to want to know what you are suffering from so they can properly diagnose you should those test results come back negative. You also want to put in there probably a daily diet log, and that's critical because a lot of this will cause you to have food sensitivities. You'll have a lot of inflammation from what you're eating. You just don't realize it. You're going to have to change your diet. You're going to have to research things, okay? So if you have a diet written down, what you're eating throughout the day, what you're drinking, etc., you'll be able to refer back to that and figure out what you need to delete as time goes on and keep track of it. You also want to have a medication supplement log so that you know what you're taking every day, and then you can refer up to your symptoms to see maybe what's happening. It's the same thing with the diet log. You'll be able to look at your symptoms and see if something's changed. After that, what I would suggest that you do is go get yourself an accordion file or something to keep your papers in order. There's a lot of information to digest on this. Print up some treatment guidelines. There's all kinds of information out there. Make sure you go to a reputable Lyme literate medical doctor. There's diet plans that will help you lower the inflammation, make you feel better, etc. And also there'll be different supplement regimens for some of you that have genetic mutations that can't detox properly, etc. You can download those also. There's something called a Cowden protocol, etc. You can print those up, put them in that accordion file. Now, a couple more suggestions to help you go down this path that you're on right now. Join a closed Lyme group up on Facebook, something that can give you support, okay? It allows you to ask those hard questions in private so it's nobody else's business, and you can get the hard answers, honest answers of people that have already been down this road and can give you information. And don't get caught up on stuff. Ask the questions. You need to investigate this. Don't always fall back on everybody else. There's a lot of simple questions that get asked time and time again on these groups. If you just scroll down, you'll find the answer you might be looking for. But don't hesitate to post it. All right, next, find a local support group through that website. They can usually tell you where there is one right by you so that you can get some other people that can truly be empathetic with what you're going through. Ask for suggestions on a local Lyme literate medical doctor. If there isn't one there in your area, I encourage you to forget about mileage, forget about co-pays. You have to address this now, get your finances in order, and find the closest physician you can get to, all right? And immediately book an appointment. If you have to book an appointment with a couple different doctors that you've chosen, that's fine. You can do that because you can still cancel without paying for that appointment, all right? So, last but not least, if you can do this, find yourself an advocate to go with you on local medical appointments, okay? If for some reason you're forced to go to an infectious disease doctor or an internal medicine doctor that is not Lyme friendly, you must have an advocate with you if at all possible. And if you do go in those appointments, make sure that you have treatment guidelines that have been approved by the Lyme literate medical doctors up at the Lyme website for all medical doctors that treat vector borne illnesses, which is called ilads.org. That's ilads.org, the International Lyme and Associated Diseases Society. This is Kent Larson. I hope this helped. You have a great day.